Hey guys, and welcome to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Man, what should I say about this game? This game is amazing. It's one of my Game of the Year contender, for sure. It's probably the best game I played this year, alongside KCD2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I mean, just look at that. Just look at this complete, immersive world. It's just amazing, I have to say. I played the game, through the whole game, the last few days. And I finished the game in around 30 or 40 hours, I think. It has a really long story and also a really good story. The writing's just top notch, the characters are just amazing, and it's just a lot of fun, you know? And the game is a turn-based game, so as you can see when I try to fight someone here, let me get in the first fight here. So as you can see, the game is turn-based. It's a semi-open world game, but it's still a turn-based game. So I can attack now first, and I will shoot this guy first to get a crit hit out here. This guy has some shield. And just the combination of abilities and normal attacks and just buffs and debuffs is just amazing, this game. I will show later on in the menu what you can do with Luminous and all the special abilities for each character. It's a bit overwhelming at the start, but I must say you really get a feeling for the fight, for the game, really quickly. And normally I'm not into turn-based games, but this game is just something else, man, because you have a lot of actions, even though it's a turn-based game, not an open fight game. But I will show you now how the fight will end here. So normally for every attack you do, you get a AP plus, and with APs you can use your abilities, you know. So I'm a bit too OP for these guys now. I actually feel sorry for them. But for a normal attack, I will get 1 AP. It's like the blue thingy you can see, and then I can use my abilities. So for example, I can use Willfire with Luna now, which does a lot of damage. Fires, there are different elements in this game. So it's a bit like Pokemon, you know. So you have plant, you have fire, you don't have water, but you have electricity, for example. And with fire, the special thing about fire is that it can stack. So you can see this guy has now like 3 fire marks. And if I attack him with more fire attacks or with fire abilities, he will stack even more fire marks, and he will get damage after every round. So it's kind of the same like in Pokemon, where if you have the statues burned, you will get damage after each round. So for example, this guy, I can use this ability here, and as you can see, I need to perform, need to click the right keys in the right order and at the right time, and then we'll do more damage, and the attack will be more efficiency. So as you could see with the first fight here, it's actually with a lot of pace. So usually turn-based games are not with too much pace. Sure, there are some turn-based games which are pretty exciting and have a good pace and agility. But I must say they really nailed this point in combat here. And I mean, what is even funnier, that only 33 people built this whole world here and this whole game. And if you would not know, you would say this is a AAA production game. And to be fair, I expect something like this from a AAA studio. Maybe not that good, because this is really a masterpiece, but I don't know. And there we are with the big problems which Ubisoft, for example, have. Most of the devs of these games are actually ex-employees of Ubisoft. So they worked for Ubisoft in the past. And this is just a reminder that at big studios, they don't miss any talent. Like, the devs are not talentless there. It's more like about the management and the leadership, you know? Because if only 33 people can build a world like this and a game like this, you should expect much more from a bigger studio, from a AAA production. And if you think about the last Ubisoft games, even if it was Star Wars Outlaws, which was kind of okay, it was not the best game, but I didn't expect that. I just enjoyed it, I think, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. But it was just nothing too special. Same with AC Shadows. AC Shadows just didn't improve much more. It didn't build on the last AC games. It was a good game. You could enjoy it. Of course, I enjoyed it myself because I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. But you know what you get for your money, you know? Ubisoft is not making something big creative or like something innovative, you know? With Ubisoft, you know what you get. And yeah, I just find it kind of sad sometimes nowadays that the big AAA studios, and not only Ubisoft, EA as well, Activision, Blizzard, and all that, just don't know how to get the player excited again. You know, probably the only studio which is doing this right is CD Projekt Red right now with The Witcher 5, which looks The Witcher 4, which looks pretty exciting so far. And Cyberpunk 2.0 had a rough release, yes, but Cyberpunk 2.0 is one of the best games ever from them. And that's just something I'm missing from these studios nowadays. Just the creativity, just trying something new, without any agendas, just playing the game. Because in the end of the day, a player needs to enjoy your game. And this is just something which Soundful Entertainment, which is the company which made this game, just nailed it. And I can show you some biomes here. As you can see, the map is pretty huge. And this map is full with some biomes which you can just visit. You will also get through the biomes through the story, of course, but not all biomes. The map is full of activities, side activities, games, mini games, boss fights, and yeah, it just feels so complete. And you wouldn't believe that this game was made by only 33 people. And by the way, this is the reason why the game is called Expedition 33, so it's pretty cool. And also the story is amazing. I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to show too much because everything can be potentially a spoiler. But it's just amazing what a small team with talented people and just a passion behind it can do. And I really think it's a big wake-up call for the whole industry, actually. Because there's so much creativity, so much passion, so much love, and all that in this game. And I really encourage you, even if turn-based games are not your thing. Like, for me, turn-based game wasn't my thing either. But I really must say that I might try more turn-based games after I played this game. Because I just enjoyed it so much. And so I hope you will give this game a chance. The game already sold around 2 million copies. Yes, you heard it right. Sold. So that does not mean or include players from the Xbox Game Pass, for example. The game is on Game Pass day one, so you can actually try the game. And if you don't like, you can get your money back from the Game Pass if you just don't continue with the game. But you really need to try this game. I'm really sure this game is a Game of the Year contender. Because it has like everything. On the first side, you think, okay, nice graphics, nice visuals, but what's really behind the game? But if you get the story, and if you recognize how deeply the story is, how well written the characters actually are, and the music is also amazing. I mean, they released the full 8-hour audio track on YouTube. You can actually watch it for free, and the music, the world, it just comes together. It just comes together completely and just gives you an absolute masterpiece. It's just amazing. And now I'll show you some biomes, so you will really see what you will mainly see as with your character, because this is the big open world map. So here you can fly around, get into the next biome, and fight some enemies or get some boss fights, mini games, etc. But now we'll show you some biomes. So now we enter here the biome Flying Waters, it's called, I think. Yeah, Flying Waters, exactly. And it was one of my most favorite biomes in this game. Obviously, I can't show you all biomes here because it's just too much. The video would be around a few hours. But this biome was one of my favorites. And you will actually get pretty early here into this biome. And you will just get a feeling when the first time when you step into this world, how beautiful everything just looks. I mean, just look at this. made by 34 people, by the way. So normally AAA productions, or this game is not a AAA production, but it looks like a AAA production, or what you would expect from a AAA productions, which is not the case nowadays. It looks like it was made by a few hundred people at least, which is normal, or even 1,000 people for AAA production. But no, this game was just made by 33 people. And as you can see here is the first mini game. We can get some items. And it just looks amazing, really. It just looks amazing. And I must say, if you play this game on an OLED monitor, it's a bit unlucky that the game doesn't have an HDR support, HDR mode. But I played it with RTX on, with the NVIDIA HDR mode. And normally I don't like the NVIDIA HDR so much, but for this game, it's really good, I must really say. And when the colors just pop in, it's just an amazing and probably the most beautiful game this year. So here we can go in a fight again. So the enemies are just waiting in the open world, as you can see here. They will follow you if you come too close. It's like in Pokemon, modern Pokemon games. And then you can attack them first, so you can get the first. You get the first hit, you know. So you can strike first. So we are too OP, I think. We just use our ability Rain of Fire. And we will one hit this guy, I think. Yeah, exactly. Because it's just an early biome. And I'm already level 67. So, as I said, I played through the whole game. And I just found some XP yesterday. My next goal is to hit level 99. That's the end level for the characters. But it's just amazing, man. Really. And the difficulty was also fine. It was not too hard, because sometimes turn-based games are really tough. But as you can see, like encounters like this, man. Like behind every corner, a new enemy waits for you. So they have a nice variety of different enemies. Not too much. You can learn the combos really fast. You can parry the attacks. It's just cool, man. It's just really amazing, I have to say. It's just amazing. The performance is also fine from this game. As you can see in the top left corner, of around 70 FPS, 60 frames constantly. And I play the game on complete max settings, as you can see here. The SS quality on the RTX 4070 and 2K. And play the game on complete epic max settings. So the game doesn't support frame generation, unlucky. But it just runs really well for that. So, and it's an Unreal Engine 5 game, so Unreal Engine 5 kinda sucks normally, performance-wise. But this game is okay. For 70 frames with RTX 4070 max settings in 2K, I think that's fine for everyone. And optimization is also really good through the whole game. I didn't have any big frame drops or something like that. So yeah, just really good on this side as well. Something which is also really exciting about the game is that it just feels so lively, you know. Also the locations, also the art style, of course. But also that it's not too linear, the game, you know. You can also go farming mid-game. It's a linear game, yes, it's not completely open world, but you also have different paths. For example, you can go through the door here, or you can go on the left side here. So you have many paths where you can just discover the whole world and explore. And I mean, that's all you want to do in this game, right? Wow, man. That just looks amazing, man. Look at that. Yeah, this looks amazing. This is just great. So now I'm back on the globe again, on the main map of the game. And I will just look for another biome I want to show you. So just get an idea how the different biomes kind of look. Also the art design, it's a French studio. So it's really cool that they use the Eiffel Tower for the main city in the game. It just makes sense, you know. Okay, now we'll show you a really cool biome, where the music is just amazing. This is also really cool. I thought before I played the game and I heard the main theme, I was like, okay, this theme is amazing. But surely there don't are but surely they can't have many audio tracks because it's just a small studio. And I mean, in some parts of the game, you need to save some money, you know? But no, they just released a completely 8-hour audio track with all the music in the game. And every biome has a different music. This is just amazing. Every boss has another music. There are actually a lot of boss fights, so there's just not 1 or 2 boss fights. There are a lot of boss fights and also alternative boss fights, which don't belong to the main story. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. So one of my favorite biomes is Ziren. Ziren is also really, really cool, I must say. I mean, just look at it. Just looks like a big arena, you know? You feel like a gladiator which steps in a big arena. And just listen to the music. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So in this game, in this biome, you will get transported by these platforms. And you can just look at this map. Just feels magical, you know? Just feels like a fantasy game, but still with a lot of realism, you know? So these are the enemies you will fight in this biome. As you can see, they are dancers. And yeah, it just looks amazing how they dance. And when they recognize you, they want to fight you. I think we can fight one. Oh, that was early, sorry. We want to get the first strike, so I need to hit it first. I mean, just the enemies you saw in this video now already. I think you will get a good first sight how well designed the enemies are in this game. And the bosses are even better, are all unique. You feel with every boss fight, every boss has its own unique story, you know? And it's just amazing. It's really, really amazing. So let's go to the main platform here so you can have a better look at the map here. I mean, just look at this. Pretty cool, right? That's the case with every biome in this game. It's just every time a completely new world you will dive into. Yeah, just amazing. But now let's take a look at the combat system of the game. So I don't mean like the combat in the turn-based format. I mean the passive abilities, the luminos, and all the effects around the combat to really boost your characters and to get the maximum damage out of the characters. So melee has probably the highest damage potential in the game. On first side you have, of course, your weapon, you have your pictos, and you have your luminas. So, and your skills, of course. So your pictos are special passive abilities you can find in the open world. It has different levels, and you can equip 3 per characters. If you play long enough with these pictos, or if you have them on active long enough in fights, you will get them golden. And if one picto is golden, you will get them available as luminas. What you can then do is, you can use for every different character in the game the same picto which you didn't have before as a lumino. So you have lumino points, and then you can buy a picto basically, which has the same effect like the picto before, and use it for every character. So for example, the endgame, which is pretty useful, is the picto that you can do more damage than 9,999, which is the normal max. But in the first place, only melee can do that. But if you master the picture with melee, you can you can have it for every character, and you can buy it for every character with Lumina points. So this is a pretty unique system in this game, and it's just a lot of fun to try to experiment around it, and it finds a really good balance between too overwhelming and underwhelming. It's exactly the right spot which I expect from a turn-based game. Because normally I had a problem with some turn-based games I tried earlier, that it was just too overwhelming. There were too many passive effects, too many parry dodges, too many combos, and in this game it just hits the right spot, you know? You really get a feeling really quickly and develop a feeling for the combat system in this game, how it can do the maximum damage, which characters you need to build up first in the fight, which characters are better in the mid fights, which characters are not so good in the early fight. And you can do a pretty neat combos during the fights. And that's just something I really enjoy during the combat system. That's the reason why it was not lame. The system just doesn't get lame. It's just really exciting. Every fight is different. Every fight has different combos. And yeah, that's just a big plus for this game as well. So now I'm back in the open world. And we're at the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my opinion about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I think it's an absolute masterpiece. Especially that only 34 people made this game in, I think, 5 years. It's just amazing. And you can really get a feeling of what is possible in this industry if just the talented people and the really talented devs can do whatever they want to. And the real big problem, I think, is the leadership from big companies above them. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I really encourage you to buy this game to support the devs. It got a lot of hype and it's really successful right now, but please buy this game, try it out. You can return it every time on Steam after 2 hours of playtime. You can return it every time on Game Pass. So just try it out on Game Pass, even if you're not too sure about the turn-based aspect. But I must say, I didn't enjoy turn-based as well before. But now, it might be a genre I will dive or get into more. Because the game was just amazing, I must say. I'm really excited to completely complete the game, to platinum the game. And it has Steam achievements, of course. So I will grind every Steam achievement. And it's just wonderful. The music, the story, the characters, the length. The game is even on sale for 45 euros. It doesn't even cost full price 60 euros. It's on 45 euros until tomorrow, I think, 1st of May. On Steam, so yeah, use this chance and it's just amazing. Just buy it. Just buy it. I can't recommend it enough. It's just an amazing experience, and yeah, it's will definitely improve your view on turn-based games. Definitely, it's amazing. And alongside KCD2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, yeah, one of my Game of the Year contenders, for sure. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.